How many aunts have you got?
Hundreds. I know them all by name.
All right. What's that one called?
Trevor.
And that one?
Trevor.
They're all called Trevor, right?
What's going on? Mum and Duke are putting up a tent in the back garden.
We're all having a boys' sleep out in Duke's tent.
Who'd want to share a tent with manky boys?
I would.
Go on then. Ask your parents.
Excuse me, whose friend are you supposed to be?
Why should Duke have fuzzy features? We're all going out tonight anyway.
Jealous because your so-called friend invited me to her sleepover as well.
Sleepover? What sleepover?
Everyone's going.
You must have known that you can't go.
What?
It's the rules.
We can't go because we're in care.
We'll appeal against the stupid rules. We demand our rights, and every kid in this prison will be right behind me. Together, we will stand up for our rights to eat pizza and drink fizzy pop at sleepovers, when and where we choose. And you tyrants will never be able to divide us or defeat us, so you'll be sorry.
Look, Tracy, have a word with Jenny. I'm off now.
Deserter. So who's with me?
But you hate each other.
Are you with us or not? We're all for one and one for all. We're all for one and one for all. How old is this thing?
39 years. They don't make them like this anymore.
Why? Who told you could sleep in the tent?
He did.
Oh, joke. We're going to tell spooky stories.
I just tone him down so he doesn't get nightmares.
We can't let you sleep at someone else's house until they've been properly checked out.
Not good enough.
But these rules are for your own protection.
Ring Sophie's mum. She'll tell you she's not an axe murderer.
Can't you let us go? Just this once.
Please.
Well, I could maybe let Justine go. Well, if you've got a parent around who can give you permission, then we don't have to go through the usual procedures.
So if I was to ring my dad?
No, thank you. If two can't go, none of us will.
We're all for one and one for all.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Jenny, please ring my dad and tell him to pick me up at 7.
What took you so long?
Me and Louise have decided we will come to your sleep out.
Sorry, girls aren't allowed in boys' bedrooms.
A tent is not a bedroom, Dumbo.
In your dreams, it's a boys' sleep out.
Come back, traitor! Tell Jenny you're not going.
Thought we were all sticking together for once.
It's not my fault I've got a dad.
I wouldn't have gone without you.
Never mind her, Louise. We've got our own planning to do for our own special sleepover.
Louise, wait. Maybe I won't go.
What? Maybe I won't go. Wait!
What now? We're busy.
I know a way we can all go to the sleepover.
And then the music teacher said I was the only one who could hit the right note. Come back! I mean, wait. We need to find Justine some party food to take to the sleepover.
Why are you so interested?
She's my best friend, isn't she?
That's nice. Okay, let's see what we can dig up out of the pantry.
It's his answer machine. That's okay. Hi, Dad. I know you might be a bit pushed for time after work, so can you pick me up round the corner instead of the dumping ground tonight? I know. Oh, and I might have a couple of friends with me. Okay, bye.
Well, these do.
Huh? For you to take to the sleepover? Ow! I mean, they're great.
Ooh, that's funny. This This used to be a 4-man tent.
What are you doing?
Get me bed ready.
You're not sleeping in the tent as well.
You didn't think we were going to let you stay out here all night on your own?
Great. Hey, put those down. They're for our sleep out, aren't they? No, they're for our sleepover. I thought you and Louise weren't allowed to go. We're not. What's that? Oh, it's an ant. Yuck. You killed my Trevor, murderer. Correction, mass murderer. I'll get you back for this.
What have you got there?
Dad bought me my own tent.
Oh, you did, huh?
I never used it though. He's been too busy.
Let's have a look at it.
Wow. Now that's what I call a tent.
You know you boys wanted to be alone?
You're going to sleep in that?
Great idea, thanks. What?
You two should be congratulated. Not a single jealous word about not going to the sleepover.
We don't mind.
Well, I suggest you join me later. I've got a video and...
We'd love to, but we're too tired.
I suppose a private sleepover in your bedroom isn't special without a special treat.
Thanks. Thanks.
What are you doing?
Making sure we don't disturb you with our snoring.
Oh, your horror stories.
I like scary stories.
Yeah, well, just in case you don't, I'll be next door.
You look great.
Dad'll be here any minute. I'll go wait for him. Thanks. Wait. 3, 2, 1. Jenny, Dad's here. He's
have a
here,
good
bye.
time.
We did it. We're not safe till we get round the corner. Come, let's go.
You'll be quicker without those pizzas.
Are you going to tell?
Depends. Have a nice time, Ant Murderer.
Come on, Dad'll be here soon. Can we have a scary story now?
Not too scary, remember?
You heard that?
I heard that too.
Trust your dad to be late.
Maybe he came early and we weren't there. He would have waited for me.
So where is he then? And then he woke up in a coffin. How did he wake up if he was dead?
He wasn't really dead.
As he lay in the coffin, he could hear the sound of the earth falling on top of it as they filled the grave in.
He tried shouting, but nobody could hear him.
Help! Help! I am alive! Let me out!
He's not coming, is he?
One day, I'll have my own sleepover, and nobody will get left out. And then my mum will make sure we all have the greatest time ever.
All my dreams will see me through, and this life won't get me down. My dreams will turn things all around with a smile upon my face. I can see a better place. Doesn't matter what may come my way. Believe me now, I will win someday.
Come on, let's go home.
We are going to get in so much trouble. Jenny won't even know you two are gone. I'll be grounded for years.
Story House. Miss Littlewood. Something wrong? Justine? Can I call you back? Duke!
Stop! Ow! Get me out! Get me out! Get me out! Come on!
Duke, come on, stop messing me about. This is a real emergency. Justine's dad rang, said he couldn't get away from work to pick her up.
What?
She said he'd come. She left ages ago. Tracy and Louise are not in their beds. They're all out on their own.
Okay, I'll get the minibus.
Okay, we're here now.
What on earth do you three think you're playing at?
Sorry.
And you deliberately misled me. You are in serious trouble, Justine.
She did it for me. And me.
Well, at least you're all home safely. Now, get upstairs to bed.
Enough for a little sleepover, isn't it?
Our sleepover can wait. There's something important we have to do. Come on. Supper time, Trevor's. Switch off now and you're dead meat. Howdy, peasants!
How come you're so cheerful? Somebody died horribly?
You know what, Louise? You're developing a nasty streak. And that kind of thing doesn't go down well with foster parent types.
Says the Lady Mayoress of Reject City.
That was the old me. I've changed. And what better sign than a brand new outfit?
Oh, clothing allowance day. Big deal. We can just about afford a pair of socks between us.
Ah, but unlike some people, I've been saving up. And when I go into town on my special trip today with Jenny, my reward will be the swishest, swankiest outfit ever. It may be hard to make up my mind, but Jenny's pretty hot stuff in fashion. All right, Jenny, show me the money. Jenny?
Hi. You must be Tracy Beaker.
And you are?
Leah, the temporary care worker. Pleased to meet you.
What's happened to Jenny?
She's in hospital, ingrowing toenail.
What, so no one's in charge?
Well, I'm in charge, actually.
No, seriously.
I find that very hurtful, Tracy.
Well, I don't know this Lee person. She's bound to disrupt things. We're all very sensitive, you know. A lot of us come from broken homes.
Her name is Leah, and I hope you'll give her a fair chance. That went surprisingly well.
Uh-oh, Beaker alert. Can't believe you're wasting your time on stupid ball games. Haven't you seen her?
Seen who? Temporary care worker.
How can you be so casual? Temporary care worker?
understand.
Look, what do you do in school when a student comes and teaches you?
Make every waking moment a nightmare.
See? At least there are people who still believe in traditional values.
OK, Beaker, what's the plan?
You've met Tracy then? She's all right, really. They all are. As crazy as a box of frogs, but a great bunch.
I'm sure you're right.
You see, you can have all the training and qualifications you like, but the secret of being good at this job is experience. You've got to be as friendly and as open as is reasonable.
What, you mean something like getting them all together for a meeting to introduce myself properly?
Yeah, that's a great idea, yeah.
Great, well, thanks for the suggestion. I'll call a meeting.
You met the temporary care worker then?
Not really, but she looks okay.
Well, we've heard some terrible stories about her. Yeah, and the last time she worked in, they caught her using the cane. She hit one kid so hard, she left splinters in his bottom. She had to go to prison. Thing is, they let her keep the cane.
So, you've seen Leah then?
Yes, she seems nice.
Nice? I bet she fooled the army into thinking she was nice.
The army?
Didn't you know she used to be in the army?
Oh. But isn't she a bit too young for that?
That's it, you see.
And then she was a bouncer in this nightclub, but they had to sack her because she beat up that film star. You know, the one that was in that film with that woman. And then...
You're not very good at this, are you? This is a Beaker idea, isn't it? We're going to do this, we better do it properly.
Well, well. Look what they're sending us these days.
Duke! Hiya!
A tattoo?
Yeah, I got these a couple of years ago in Thailand.
Oh. Have you met all the kids yet? Crazy as a box of frogs, but they're a great bunch if you give them a fair chance.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Do you know what I'd do if I were you? I'd have a getting to know you session without me or Mike being there.
Well,
Well, think about it. Better go. Work to do.
Yeah.
Peter, Maxie, Leah wants to talk to you. I haven't done anything.
Them wanted me to help them with this homework.
Oh, yes. Tired of getting A's all the time. Fancied a bit of a change.
Ben?
Joke. Sorry, Peter.
It's okay. It was quite funny in a nasty sort of way. Come on, Maxie, let's go.
Hi, Tracy.
When will you be ready for my shopping trip?
Can't you wait till Jenny gets back?
So I'm supposed to walk around in my underwear?
I think I could cope with a shopping trip.
Well, I don't know. Jenny's very good at that kind of thing. She's got a great understanding of the kind of things a girl like me really needs.
You can scarcely afford a pocket calculator, let alone a computer.
Well, let's face it, Linda, or whatever your name is. You hardly look like an expert in retail therapy. Leah!
Adele. Hello, mate.
What are you doing here?
So good to see you. I'm just here for the week. Are you all right?
Yeah.
Tracy, are you coming to the Get to Know You meeting?
I think I know you as well as I need to. Excuse me, I have a shopping trip to prepare for.
Hi. You been helping out in the garden? Might have been an idea to wash your hands and change your wellies.
Was she here, Taz?
What about this meeting then?
Well, yeah, as you know, my name is Leah. Perhaps you could tell me a bit about yourselves.
You mean you haven't read our notes? Very unprofessional.
If she can't be bothered to read our notes, I bet she doesn't even know the normal rules.
Rules?
See, we all have emotional problems, so you being here instead of Jenny could be quite upsetting.
So we need to be treated with kid gloves.
Well, of course.
And we're allowed to stay up late to watch TV because we're too upset to sleep. And no baths in case we catch a cold.
What, anything else?
Takeaways for tea?
Okay. What kind?
Indian.
Fish and chips.
Chinese.
Can you run that by me again?
Fish and
Indian.
Okay, got all that. Is there anything else I should know? The free run of amusement arcades rule, perhaps. The no getting up before midday rule. The no chores until you feel quite up to it rule.
Please, miss, we've washed our hands.
Oh, hi, you two. The name's Leah. Right. Now we've got all the rules out the way, and we have got them completely out of the way, haven't we? Good. Does anyone have any questions? Peter?
How many people did you shoot?
What? Maxie?
What was it like in prison?
Prison? Well, you know how it is. Your very first exotic holiday, and suddenly you find yourself suspended in a bamboo cage above a steaming swamp with murderers and madmen all around you. The angry sun beating down on your shaven head and snapping mercilessly beneath you with the jaws of 1,000 crocodiles. Good. Now I've got your attention. Do you think we can have a proper meeting?
Yeah.
OK, Tracy, ready for the off?
Yeah, and so's Ben.
Ben.
What?
Yeah, Ben. Well, if you can't keep track of residents in a home as small as this, maybe you shouldn't be in this job. There, Ben. This is always happening to him. Always getting left behind, having his name missed off lists. No wonder he wets the bed.
Ben Battenboozy. Hi, Duke's told me all about you. You live just down the road, don't you?
Yes. Well, better be off.
Let's go, quick. I thought this was supposed to be my special trip.
I thought it might be nice to organise a little expedition. You know, take me back to my army days.
So, enjoy your meeting.
Disaster. She's too clever for us.
That's it. I've been allowing her to be too clever. I think it's time to go back to basics. Miss, can you help me?
Oh, no. The oldest trick in the book.
Tracy, what if she gets in trouble?
Do you think this tops me?
Tracy, Leah's got your money.
Oh, well. Hi.
Hiya.
Quick, they'll hide us.
Who from?
Leah. We ran away and she's looking for us and we're going to get in trouble and she's going to get in trouble and...
She's getting a bit too big for her boots.
Oh, caught on to your little wind-ups, did she?
Have no idea what you mean.
Leah knows every scam in the book. She probably invented most of them.
What are you talking about?
When I was Maxie's age and I had to go into care for the first time, Leah looked after me.
Don't be silly. She can't have been a care worker that long. She's not old enough.
She wasn't a care worker, she was a resident.
You mean...
She was one of us.
Exactly, one of us, who's managed to do something with her life. And you're helping to get her in serious trouble.
Yeah, I realise that, Duke. I know. But I can't have got far. Yeah, I know. I'm really sorry. I'll call you back.
Aren't we supposed to be going shopping?
Well,
We arranged to meet up at the post office. Didn't we tell you?
Do you remember that time you tried to convince Duke you're allergic to carrots?
with a fake tan from the chemist, I turned bright orange. Mind you, the dirt was almost on me. I came that close to having my stomach pumped.
Nasty.
Wow. What was Duke like when he was younger?
You should have seen him. There was this one time he came up. Duke, I was meant to call you, wasn't I? Things got... Well, I found them. It's all a wind-up. Imagine that.
I've been driving like a madman. I've been thinking all sorts of... We'll talk later, Leah.
Oh, come on, Duke, lighten up. You know your trouble. You won't give people a fair chance.
Huh?